Welcome back to Solidified, the show where we don't care if we get into a little trouble. We just let them opinions fly. It's your boy KS, a.k.a. King Shiz.
It's your man Ali.
And it's Lola B.
Uh-oh. Y'all know y'all love that beautiful little intro theme that we play, right? When it comes up. Well, you know, we got
a version
one of
of
the
that.
best.
A version of that.
We got one of the best young up-and-coming producers in the game.
Yeah.
That good old guy over there. I'll let him introduce. I can't introduce him as well as he can introduce himself.
Yeah, it's your boy D-Lo, D-Lo. Welcome to the low life already.
Hey, he even got the hat low.
Okay.
Hey, hat cock, can't see my eyes. Who could it be with that new polo on? Who but
This guy.
It's Hove.
Hey, you know, it's my man D-Lo. You know, part of the Solidified family as well. You know, he hooked us up with a beautiful, beautiful production there. So we're gonna chop it up with D-Lo today, y'all. You know, so welcome back, Solidified family. I know it's been a little bit. Then we're gonna talk a bit about the culture. We're gonna talk about DaBaby. You know, DaBaby and how the police are always just messing with my man. They always just messing with the man, young DaBaby. And then finally, we're gonna finish it up with T with Lola B. I don't really know what is in store. As you can see, last time she played me and Ali.
I did.
And so
Really got you guys good with that one.
Hey, that was classic. I saw it. I was crying, son.
Yeah, that's
she
the
be
reaction.
wilding
I
out,
was
Hey,
man.
my
looking
man
for.
Ali was like, ain't no booty games, nigga.
Hey,
He don't play the booty games.
no booty games.
We don't play them games, right?
Not even a look of it.
You know, whoever want to play those games, play those
Cool.
games. But not us.
Cool.
All right, well, I mean, we'll just jump right into it. You know, have a little fun with my man over here, D-Lo, man, the low life.
Welcome to the low life.
Yes, sir.
So Donnie, tell us a little bit about yourself, man, for the people who don't know, because we know you. But,
Yeah, man. Welcome to the low life. DMV. Born and raised Virginia and Maryland.
Okay.
Been producing for about, I'm getting old, son, about 15 years.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. Music is my passion, my first love. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know,
Okay.
just anything, music, hip hop. I'm a hip hop baby.
Okay.
So just trying to go into 2020, you know, getting these placements, you know.
Oh, okay.
Just doing my thing. So we going hard this year.
Okay. So
Okay.
I know you said that, you know, hip hop's your baby, like that's your thing, you know. And so when did you first fall in love with hip hop then?
Man, so
open it up.
it's different. It's different points, but the first interaction. So my pops, he was a DJ back in the 80s or 90s. A legend in my eyes, really. And so it took place at grandma's house at the time. He was still living with grandma, and
Shout out to grandma.
classic times. Everybody lived at the house with her at that time, so it was just big family vibes.
Big mama's house type
I
thing.
love it.
So when he would
Soul food.
practice and DJ, so before he do a gig,
Big Mama, your arm. Sorry.
Wait, did y'all see the Boondocks?
We done interrupted my man D-Lo.
Hey, I know y'all said
shouted the Boondocks.
when they was talking about
Yeah.
they was talking about Big Mama's house.
nah, I'm not hip.
I'm
I missed
gonna
it.
send
I
y'all the
missed that
clips,
clip.
man. I'm gonna
Okay.
send y'all the clips.
Send me the
Go
clips,
ahead.
son.
I'm sorry. We're
Yeah,
sorry, D-Lo.
let's bridge back to business.
Yeah.
I'm
Back to
sorry.
let's circle
It
back.
was just supposed to be a little moment, and then it wasn't supposed to
It's
stop
a big moment.
everything.
It's a big moment.
But go ahead, D-Lo.
Anywho. So now, just going back to grandma's crib, before my pops would go out and DJ, he would just practice in the crib. So at this time, we got all my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. We just vibing because he's DJing, doing his sets. And he was playing LL Cool J Rock the Bells. So at this time, it's like my grandma had these like bejewels or chandeliers hanging from the doorway. I'm not sure if you guys remember them.
Yeah,
But-
I remember that. For the
yeah.
doorways, like if you walk
Yeah,
through,
you
it
can hear
jingles
it
a little
jingle.
bit.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
classic.
Right, facts,
I remember.
facts. So my pops, he was playing that joint, and the bass from Rock the Bells was like shaking him.
Shaking the
And I'm
jingles.
like, bro, what's this?
Yeah.
I want to, whatever this is, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
with you.
that's when I was like, okay, I'm in love with it.
Okay.
Nice.
So you know, just to kind of piggyback off that, that's an epic moment, right? Because it's crazy how you remember it down to the fine detail.
Right.
about
Right.
The jingles in the doorway. That's crazy.
Facts.
But that's hip hop. Like that's how it'll hit you, right? When you have a love for music and sounds, right?
Right.
Just to piggyback on top of that. So what are your inspirations, right? Like artistry wise, because I know you're a producer, right? But you know, is it production inspirations, like producers, or is it hip hop artists? Like, you know, just talk to us a little bit about that. Your inspirations.
It's a little bit of everything. I think starting out, I was definitely inspired by, you know, the GOATs, you know, Pharrell, Timbaland, and stuff like that. Bink. So anytime I would hear something, I'm just like, okay, it's time to get better. It's time to get nice. You know what I'm saying? Now it's more so just being creative as much as possible.
Got you.
So just having the free time and taking that energy and channeling it to make sure I'm taking advantage of the time I got to produce.
I'm with you.
Okay.
So just really staying creative as possible.
I mean, I expected a response like that from you as a producer, right? As a respected producer, because at the end of the day, it's about taking the time, but also just finding what's making me feel creative in the moment, right? And you might have started with certain inspirations, but now there might be other things that inspire you to continue to create. So I'm with that.
He's in his creative bag.
Facts.
Hey, the kid is nice though.
Okay.
That's me jiggling the bag, y'all.
Especially in 2020, because 2020 is a different D-Lo in 2020 compared to 2010.
Okay.
So talk about that. Yeah, what's the difference between
I'm cooking, you know what I'm saying? I'm turning up, bow, bow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No worries, no bills, no nothing like that. Fast forward, 2020, I'm married, got responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I was doing music full time at that time.
Got you.
So at one point, it became like work because I gotta, you know, sell this beat to pay my phone bill. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm not solely dependent on music, now I could just create with no worry, and I treasure that. You know what I'm saying?
I bet, because it's like the pressure. You have your own standards that you know set for yourself and goals and things like that. But that pressure, like you said, you trying to live out your passion, but this is what's paying bills right now too. So it is like work. Whereas now it's like you can really enjoy, you know, the fruits of your labor, and you can, you know, really get all up into it like how you want to be without the pressures of, oh my God, you know, I got to make this bread.
Right.
No, that's facts. That's
100%.
spot on. That's spot on.
Nah, you just need to put it out, dude. I done heard so much shit, man, right around this dude's car.
Facts,
Some unreleased shit that's just ridiculous, man.
So and so on the flip side of that, because it's probably I'm in my own way as well.
Right.
So like not wanting to, like I said, I'm treasuring that time where I don't have to depend. I don't have to make it feel like work.
Yeah.
So I might, you know, hold on to my stuff just because. Let's just say, you know, of course I want that Jay-Z placement, right? But that Jay-Z placement gonna come with hella responsibilities, hella just knocks and rings and door. Everybody gonna want to be, want a D-Lo track at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, bro, like I'm about to be the Andre 3K of producing. Like I just want to be in my creative bag. I don't want none of the politics. You know, I did that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
I love it too much to make it work again. So 2020, I'm finding my way back to a
balance.
Balance.
Yep.
BALANCE. I'm with you 100%. I like that.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's the most challenging thing about, you know, being in love with music, right? What's the most challenging thing as a producer for you with being in love with music?
That's a good question.
In your journey.
In my journey, I think just doing it so long, I would say,
Get it with a stumper.
yeah, just the way music is changing. So, like I said, I'm a hip hop head. I'm a soul chopper to the core.
Yeah, right.
So I want to stay.
Ali like
Right.
So
I heard those.
I want to facts. So I want to stay true to myself. You know, the soul chops. But at the same time, if I'm trying to make some bread in this atmosphere of 2020.
2020.
I might need to throw some 808s on that joint. You know what I'm saying? And
with you.
so I think that's you said challenge at this point. That's the challenge right now. Just trying to stay true to myself, but also cater to 2020 artists, especially in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100% with you. And when you, what did you do to prepare yourself for that challenge? I want to dig a little deeper on you. Like, what have you done to?
Years in the basement, bro. Years in the basement. So starting off, I was thrown to the wolves, right?
Okay.
So Well, let me just take y'all back a little bit. So,
Paint us a picture.
Yeah.
Paint us a picture.
so
how did you get here?
my pops, he got into producing, right? And he brought keyboards, MPC, stuff like that. And he had this guy. He's like my Mr. Miyagi, Flight Boy.
Wax on, wax
The first
on.
time I met Flight
Flight
Boy.
Boy.
Flight Boy.
Okay.
He, I think he's not from Boston. He's from Minnesota, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, he came through the studio. He came through the basement, and he was using FL Studio.
Okay.
And he sampled like Double Dragon, and this is back in
Double
2004.
Dragon. Whoa.
And so he sampled Double Dragon.
What is Double Dragon?
The video game, the movie, the
I was
karate.
just gonna play along with it.
Me too. I was trying to, but I'm
Bro,
like,
Ooh,
shout
with
out
the
to
red.
Double Dragon,
Yeah.
son.
Pop
So
the coin in
imagine,
it.
so I'm a big fan of that. So
Okay.
imagine somebody sampling that.
That's fire.
I'm mind blown. So
Got you.
next day, I download FL Studio.
That's the
So
next day.
I'm 15.
Need that.
This is summer break. I'm 15. Pop's like, yo, he heard what I did. The first beat,
Yeah.
it was probably 10 times out of 10 trash.
Trash, right?
But Pops heard the potential. He was like, bro, so if you make 5 beats a day this summer, you ain't got to get no summer job. So
Pops was
5
like,
beats.
I'll give you the allowance
Yeah.
off of that.
Facts.
Just chasing your passion. Okay.
So
I'm with you.
so from there, he started bringing artists through, and this is within my first year making beats. He got me making beats in front of people like I'm new to this.
At 15.
At 15,
That's
making beats in
crazy.
front of people.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so just that, and then
Under the pressure, boy.
under the pressure, until we got a commercial studio. I got pop artists coming through, trap artists, rappers, colleges doing like commercials and stuff like that.
Pops
so
was on
it
his Joe
prepared me
Jackson.
for everything.
That's true though.
Yeah, so it prepared me for everything. So even in life,
I got you.
me
now.
being thrown out there, I'm not scared to try something new
Yeah.
or do something.
Because
I know I can
you've been
figure
through
it
the
out.
worst of the, well, not the worst, but I guess the scariest,
Right.
for lack of a better term. So at this point, like, you built for it tough. You like, it's whatever.
figure it
Like,
out.
yeah.
Tough.
We're going to make a way.
Yeah.
So that's what prepared me for, just being thrown out there.
Sink or
and
swim.
doing it. Yeah, sink or
So
swim.
you're just ready to adjust, to the new era.
Just
you know, rap
fine-tune
because of that,
things.
and
Right.
be able to create those beats. I'm with you. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
and I also feel like us kind of knowing all the different cultures and the different eras of hip hop. Now that we're in 2020, it's like you can encompass, all the stuff you grew up on, what your pops learned.
Yeah, that's
or
gonna be
learned
dope,
you, and
for
then
sure.
all the stuff we know now. Like,
Facts.
it's crazy how the producing game has changed since like
Yeah.
even then, now we in 2020, like 2010, 2000, it was like Dr. Dre and all them dudes, and then now we got like Boy Wonder and
Hit Boy.
Hit Boy.
Hit
There's
Boy.
other
There's other
couple
cats-
other ones
there's
too.
People
Like,
killing it out there right
Yeah.
now.
yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I still hear that in you. You got like a lot of soul, but
Yeah.
you got a couple aliases too, right?
Oh, he giving away them secrets.
Yeah. So
The
it's like,
gems.
you can like switch it to like a little funky style, and I guess I just haven't heard the newer sound from you.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, is that something that we gonna get?
Yeah, I
question.
mean,
Look
perhaps.
at perhaps. He hit us with the perhaps. He hit us with
I
the
heard
perhaps.
one joint. I'm waiting to hear the finishing joint of that.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. It's a lot but especially like I said, 2010, 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Of course, I was turning up at the same time, so I was
Right.
making what I was partying to.
We got you.
Now I'm like, I'm on my wine shit. Let me speak my French.
Vibe
I'm
it
just
out.
trying to vibe out.
He's trying to
bro.
catch a
Love it. I
vibe.
love it.
So I just need to be in that
Wine
space.
shit.
Just being true to who like I said, I'm in my own way. Just
Okay.
Got you.
making what
Yeah,
feels
you
right
do
to my
sometimes. You
soul.
do. You
Yeah.
do. I'm
I
ready
turn
for the
up, though,
projects though. I mean, the beat tapes you put out have been dope over the last year or two.
So I think it's time for a trap beat tape.
I mean, hey,
Might have just discovered something
Yeah.
run it
on
up,
the
run it up.
Solidified
Let's
podcast.
get it.
You know, I love the
That-
soul
that trap
sounds.
beat tape.
Right.
So on the producer tip, we gotta ask. So who's your like top 5, top 10?
That's hard.
There you
bro.
go.
I'm gonna give you 10, at least like a little bit over 5, with some
Over
plus
5,
ones.
some between 5 and 10.
You get a couple pluses. You know?
7
That's
to
good.
10.
7 to 10.
Put him on the spot.
Man.
I mean, we always do this. Though,
Don't be
so,
afraid,
So,
man. If
yeah.
you miss
No,
something.
we good. We good.
This is a safe space.
No, we good. I'm from Virginia, and it's something in the water. You feel me? It's something in the water, so I'm gonna go Bing.
Okay.
Bing Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Produced for Jay-Z.
Okay.
just stupid, boy. Just stupid.
He gonna give y'all some names y'all probably
Devil in
don't
a
even
new
know,
dress
young
for
boys.
Kanye. He did that.
Okay.
Is this in any particular order, or is
No,
this?
it's no
Okay.
order.
In no
Well,
particular
Bing
order.
gonna be number one.
Okay.
Bing number
Okay.
one.
Okay.
I was,
After
you know, I was
that,
waiting
no
for it. I
order.
was
Just
waiting
let
for
it
Okay.
flow, yeah.
We got Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? That goes without explaining. Timberland.
Timbo, okay.
Shoot.
Put him on the spot.
Come on, man.
Man, we got all the legends. We got Dre. You know, that's my guy. That's my uncle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's not my uncle for real, but that's my uncle.
That's
Everybody's
his play
eyes was
uncle.
like, wait a minute.
Like, hold up.
Hold on.
That's
whoa.
his play
I
uncle.
ain't plugged in like that, but
Soon come.
Not yet.
Swiss Beats.
Swizzy.
Swiss Beats.
Swizzy.
Swiss Beats is my guy. As far as new people, I like Hit Boy. I love what he's been
Yeah, I
doing.
like him.
Doing over the past decade. Boy Wonder. Love what he's been
Boy
doing.
Wonder.
Who's somebody that's
Dang, I ain't hear no Dilla up in there, man.
Of course,
That's
that
what I
goes
was
without
like.
saying,
I was
man.
waiting for you to say it
That
too,
goes
because
without
I was like,
saying,
that's
man.
that's your guy.
Get Dilla's like he's just next level.
R.I.P.
So
Yep.
Dilla, Pete Rock,
Pete Rock.
you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them. I feel like I'm probably past 10 right now, but I can keep
It's okay.
keep going really. But
He's
that's
like-
that's my top, man. Those guys made me do what I do now. Like they raised outside of the new people. Like I legit call them my uncles. Like the music they
deep.
made is like the soundtrack to my life. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy. Like that's how you
Really.
know that there's
That's
a
so
connection, like a
passionate,
deep connection
yeah.
to in music, because you're willing to call these men, right, that we probably have never met. None of
Facts.
us in the room will probably we're gonna meet them. We're gonna speak that into existence. But you're willing to call them your uncles.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that too.
That's
Yeah, I mean
fire,
that.
man.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, so just to kind of piggyback on top of that, so just what's some of your favorite artists then? I know we did the producer thing. I know that was dope though, because a lot of people can't name a bunch of producers,
Right,
so that's
right.
how we know you really do your thing.
That's that, man. Back in the days, you know, reading getting the CDs,
Credits.
reading the
So
credits.
the
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Facts.
I'm with you. So let's.
Artists, of course, Jay-Z. That's my
Oh!
number one right there.
Oh, cool.
Nas.
Can I get an encore?
Let's
Who you
go.
want more?
Black album.
I like Drake right now as far as new people.
Okay.
Yes.
J. Cole as far
We
as
love
new people.
Aubrey.
Jada, he's an uncle too.
Come on,
you know
take
what I'm
it,
saying?
Jada.
Back in 5th grade, like niggas thought I was nice back in 5th grade. But I was rapping Jadakiss lyrics, bro, like the whole
They
year
didn't
killing
even
them.
know.
bro.
He was like, I'm gonna drop a 16 real quick.
Real quick.
I killed them the whole year, bro, off Jadakiss bars. No lie.
Still feel me.
Yeah, I would have called you out, dog.
That's my
You-
guy.
you-
Yeah,
I heard
would've
somebody
been
was
able
doing
to
that at
call you
school
out,
one
too.
time. I was like, nah, bro, that's Jay-Z.
If
I
you,
would've-
if
I
you
was
know,
like,
you
hold-
know.
I'm
If you
like,
know, you
hold
know.
on,
They
hold
didn't.
on.
They wasn't
Jada?
hip. I was ahead of my time,
Oh,
dude.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I
That
was
was
ahead
my
of my
guy.
time, dude.
Styles P.
So,
Styles.
okay. Hov, Jada,
Uh,
Nas, Cole, I
Nas,
heard
Cole.
Drake.
Drake.
Okay.
Right now. Do.
Hey, yo.
Boo, boo. Come on, man. West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher,
Butcher's
Conway,
coming, nigga.
Everything Griselda, what they're doing.
I was
They
waiting.
my guys.
I was
my
waiting
guy.
for that.
I'm happy he plugged them.
Hey, I need that placement. 2020, hey Benny, I need that placement, dog.
Hey,
Let's
they be
get it.
riding around Atlanta, man. I'm
So
going to catch
you keep using certain terminology, right? And you know, I know that there's a lot of music heads that watch the show that are probably like, what does he mean by placement? Can you elaborate a little bit more on
Elaborate for the people.
what a placement is and the terminology that you use in that producer world?
Got you. So a placement pretty much means you getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, you played some beats, whether you went to the studio with this artist or
Mm-hmm.
you cooked it up right there for him, or you sent the email out. They downloaded the track, listened to your beat, they liked it, wrote to it, recorded it,
Gotcha.
and now your song's made the album. So they're releasing a song on your beat, and you
Ooh,
got
it's
that
lit.
placement.
That's
You
wild.
got
lit.
That's what I'm saying. That's
We
crazy.
need that placement. We need that placement. Okay, period.
That's
It's
cool.
lit.
Big
Just
time.
don't rap on it. Don't record in my joint, man. Put that joint on a project, bitch.
That's
you know
what
I'm saying?
placement is. Got you.
put that
See,
on the
just schooled
project.
us here at Solidified Podcast.
Okay.
Ali might have knew. I didn't know, so I wanted to
that
make
product,
neither.
that product placement, man.
Got you. I'm with
We
you
need
100%.
that.
We need that. You know, we need that placement on shit. I don't know. 107.9 somewhere, right?
107.9. We need that
We need that
placement.
placement on the show.
A placement for y'all would be
What's that? Educators.
what Rap Radar just did with Drake. They finally got Drake.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that
right.
would.
Just
I
big
think-
looks.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
And I'm getting that Jay-Z interview, getting
I
that
got
Welcome
you.
to the Low Life interview. You
Hey,
feel
that's what I'm about to say. We already,
Already.
We got the
we
exclusive.
already got it.
Word up.
Placement, D-Lo. You know, welcome to the low life. But yeah. So I mean, so tell us something. What's something that people don't know about D-Lo? Like whether it's your friends who are watching right now, or some new fans that you're obtaining or acquiring. Tell them something they wouldn't know about you just off the strength.
Fun fact, Snapple fact.
I don't think it's too much that people don't know, just because I'm an artist as well.
Okay.
Part-time artist, so
Okay.
I share a lot of that in my music.
Okay.
Even like with my social media.
Got you.
I share.
You're
like,
pretty
if I'm not-
transparent.
if I'm not putting it in my music, I'm putting it on my gram. You know what I'm saying? So, it's nothing. It's nothing.
There's no more than what meets the eye.
Yeah,
he
just,
said, I'm an open book, man.
yeah. I just everything.
That's
for me-
what's
well, I
up.
guess what's dear to me. I collect records.
Okay.
I like the hoop. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
He got a little bit of skills, man. He got
Yeah,
it.
hey, come
You
on,
got
man. We
cooked?
got that
You got
W the other
cooked?
day.
We got.
right?
Hey, it was dark,
It
man. The lights was
tired.
going
We
out.
getting old, B, but we got that W.
Good.
Not just a real passionate person for like the youth, kids, especially teenagers,
Okay.
high schoolers and stuff like that. That's a very tender age. So for me,
For
outside
sure.
of music, that's probably my biggest passion.
There we go.
And I
Okay.
don't really share that a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
dope,
probably
man.
it.
I'm happy to hear that about you, man. It's important. Like you said, you have that primary passion, the thing that you are really focused on, you're driven on at one point, and I hope it comes back, like you said, to a point where you're like, hey, I make my whole living off of it, but, now you also have that other passion that you've shared with the world, right? So that they can see and how you can connect it. And you probably connect that with music, right? As
Facts,
well. Like,
facts,
hey, I
yeah.
can show them this is a way to either stay out of trouble or,
Exactly.
elevate yourselves in the world. So that's dope. I like
Exactly,
that. I
yeah.
respect that a lot, D-Lo.
Yep.
Respect.
So I'll probably get you in trouble, with this statement. So you said you're married early on, but who's your celebrity crush? If there was
Hey,
one,
hey, wifey know this.
He
Wifey
said
know this.
wifey.
Hey,
That's
wifey.
real. When
Hey.
it's real, when the spouses be known, like you already know.
Hey,
But if opportunity
I
ever
know, man.
presents,
I
you
know,
know, it's
man.
got to take this one
Nah,
for the
we
team.
don't know.
He
She
said-
crazy now. Oh, she's not that crazy, but I know my limits.
Lola
Okay.
said, whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know about that.
D-Lo, so you ain't going that far,
Like
huh?
just last night, I was like, hey, shorty bad, right?
He pulled the phone up.
Hey, you gotta give props what props due. But Kelly Rowland.
Oh,
Hey.
yes. Calendria Rowland.
Is that the
That's
full
my
name?
sis-
I never knew her full
That's
name.
her full name.
Say it again.
Calendria.
3 times fast.
Calendria.
Hey, big
She's so beautiful. She's like the epitome of a black Barbie. I tell people that all the time. Like, I just want to put her in a box.
D-Lo, you got Lola turned up. over
Sorry,
there.
I did get turned up like that. She's so beautiful to me. She's so beautiful to me.
And I think outside of that, I don't know her, but she seems like a beautiful person. You know what I'm
Yeah, she
saying?
does put that on. I
Yeah.
feel like that aura comes off of her when I see her as
Right.
well. So I'm with you. I'm with you 100%.
Yes.
Fucks with Kelly, man.
Okay, Calendria.
I was gonna say, Ali, who's your celebrity
Celebrity
crush, man?
crush?
Since we on that, that's
I don't
a
know,
good
man.
little one to throw out there. Well, just a couple.
I mean, Kelly Rowland was on that list coming up, man. I don't know if I got a celebrity crush though.
Oh, hold on, B. Hold on. Coming from where we come from. Now, this is something me and the wife we talk about as well, like that 90s list. We was talking about that like years ago,
Yeah.
and then Drake put it in a song, like my 90s list. And I was
Yeah.
like, he right. Yo, he hitting off my whole 90s list. B.
Yeah.
Like, so you got to have somebody like off your 90s.
There was somebody,
My
man.
90s list?
that
Yeah.
you like, oh,
Come on, B.
I don't know, son.
Ooh, back then.
Back then,
Off the,
you know what?
I
I
got
used to be in
one.
love with Keisha Cole. It's
there you
crazy.
go. I was about to say, I know there's somebody.
Keisha and
that
A.
you
Marie. A. Marie was always my
Okay, Amory.
yes.
Amory.
A. Marie always
Yeah.
been my girl.
Okay.
Amory does. She's easy on the eyes
Lola,
for
who you
sure.
got?
From back in.
It don't matter.
downtown's 90s.
That was just to help get Ali
Oh.
going, get them juices flowing.
Well, you know, it's
But
always
alley-oop, D-Lo.
it's always Riri. It's
Riri.
always Robin.
Robin, look at you,
It's
man.
always Robin.
That's her name?
Robin
Rihanna.
Fenty.
Is it Rihanna or Rihanna?
When I've
Let's see
heard
if you're a
her
real
say
fan.
her name, she says her name Rihanna.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
Rihanna. Good job. I was waiting for it.
But her name is Robin.
like,
Hi,
I
Rihanna.
didn't know that. You really in this.
That's my man, Russ.
Hey, I've been informed.
I've been
You
informed.
have been
been
informed.
informed.
Her name
Rihanna.
is Robin.
Okay.
Robin Fenty. That's my
Fenty.
girl. So
I like
it's
Rihanna.
Wait,
it's
Fenty is her
all
real
day.
name?
Last name Fenty.
Really?
I
Yes.
never knew that either.
Then her
So
pops
I've
tried
been
to sue her or
informed.
something like that.
Because it's his name.
Yeah,
It's her too, though,
her
right?
pops tried to
Pops
sue her.
like, bro, I need the bread.
Better get
baby
that birth
girl.
certificate, see what's on it.
Damn,
One of
Fenty.
her family members, I
So
think
it's
her uncle,
Robin
somebody.
Fenty?
Yes.
Her name would. I think her name would have been dope just as her regular name.
As
I don't
Robin.
even think she needed Rihanna.
Rihanna.
I think Rihanna
Nah,
works.
Rihanna works, bro.
It does.
Rihanna
It does.
It does.
But I feel like
Robin Fenty sounds
would've
like
been-
she's making like
Here it goes.
maybe like some elevator music or something like that.
That elevated music.
Playing a guitar or some shit.
Damn.
She never would have made it.
Never would have made
Never would have made it like
Never
that.
would. You said Riri.
Hold on. Who was on your 90s list, B?
90s
Oh,
list.
not even 90s.
90s, I would say for me, though,
sound
90s
excited.
would be. You just said celebrity, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't even care if it's music. It
Nia
could be
Long.
anything.
See, 90s list. That's what I'm saying.
even
Oh,
now,
Nia on the
she's
list, too.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
She's
Sanaa.
aging so well.
Sanaa
I like
Lathan.
Sanaa too.
Exactly.
Well, if I gotta do that like that, and like you said, wifey, no, I got like a little notepad on the
Damn.
phone to mess with her. Like, hey, she got a couple names too, so it's all love. But damn, 90s, that was a good curve. Well, I'll share a story then. The first woman that I felt like I had like a sexual crush on because of a movie I was watching, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin Lawrence.
Not the crazy joints.
Yo, Lynn Whitfield, bruh. I don't know why she was bad.
Does she
in the
still do it
movie.
for you?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yo, show me a
Which one
picture,
is
man.
Lynn?
Come on.
Which one is
Whitfield,
Lynn?
you know, she had the boob popped out in the movie, and I was like, oh.
The one that put him on the brake pads? The
Lynn
crazy
also,
one?
yeah,
Yeah.
Lynn also
Hey,
plays
you wild,
on
bitch.
Greenleaf.
Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
see.
now.
Now she plays on
she's
Greenleaf.
OG now. She's still alright now, but you know, back then, Lynn Whitfield, I was like, damn.
Wow.
That's a
Okay.
You know, because I
boy.
can say the Nias, the
Oh, Tracy
Sanaz,
Ellis
the-
too. Tracy
Tracy
Ellis,
Ellis Ross.
girl, I love.
But did
Tracy.
you know about Tracy back then when you was younger?
My mom used to watch Girlfriends, so I used to watch that.
That's fair.
Nah, I wasn't
My
checking for her on Girlfriends.
Girlfriends,
But yeah.
my
Oh, Maya on that thing is-
girlfriends.
Maya on Girlfriends.
It was all dope.
Oh, yeah, my.
I
Lynn
seen a
Whitfield
picture
was
of
my
Tony
joint.
Who's that?
Childs.
Now that's a later
That's
Lynn
Lynn
Whitfield
Whitfield.
joint.
I need to see another picture.
That is a later picture of her.
Type in
She's
Lynn
still-
Whitfield.
I'm about to say-
Thin line between love and
Nah,
hate.
that picture, she looked like what's my man
He
name?
about to try to clown.
She looked like Bruce Jenner in that picture, man.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Don't do.
That was a bad picture, bro.
We had to edit that out.
I don't even know who that is. Like from the picture you just showed me, so you got to show me something else.
No, that's unfair.
Dang.
He said,
Hey.
now he's saying I like men now.
We gotta
That's
edit
what.
that
That's
out.
That's what he's saying.
dang.
Hey, I ain't gonna do you like that.
Pause.
Pause.
Let me see.
You found a picture from
That was a bad
just do the
picture.
cover
Every
of the
picture she
movie.
looked crazy.
Just go to another picture, bro.
Hey, yo, she had me scared
There
for
you
years,
go.
bro.
Lynn
Oh, I know who that is. Yeah,
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 Thin
yeah.
Line.
Oh,
Dang.
I know who that is.
Hey,
Like she
I'm
looks
sorry,
like a
Lynn.
whole complete different person.
I'm-
so that way it don't look too wild.
I'm sorry, Lynn. That was Donnie's fault.
Apologize.
We gonna
Nah, leave that in there, man.
We throw something in there.
Yo, we don't
Technical
care if we get into a
difficulty.
little.
Or we could just put that picture up.
Fly and we gonna pop the
Yeah.
picture.
Or we can just put that picture
Say
up.
no.
But nah, we ain't gonna do it like
But
that.
right now.
Cause y'all gonna get mad at me. Cause what we gonna talk about later, man. You know, I ain't gonna do the queens
Black
like
Twitter
that.
about to let him
Black
have it,
Twitter is
son.
about to-
Right.
Don't you talk about Auntie Lynn
Don't you
like
talk
that.
about my auntie Lynn?
Yo, Black Twitter is the most ridiculous
wrong with
place
you?
She
on
was
earth.
banging in that movie, you know, for sure. Some of the younger ones, I like some of the more recent. I don't know, man. I just got to thank for Erica Mena, man. Like Erica Mena just does it for me, man. I don't know, man. Like,
Oh, man, come on, son.
and like if I gotta throw a little vanilla, you know, in the chocolate pond, I gotta say Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah.
Scarlett,
Who was that?
Scarlett is it.
Black Widow from Avengers.
I need to see a picture,
Charlotte.
man.
If I pull up a picture, you're gonna be like,
AKA Natasha Romanoff.
Natasha Romanoff.
Off what?
Avengers.
Her and there's a lot of
I
other
don't-
people
I
that I
don't
could
know.
kind of
Oh,
throw
you
out
like
there,
sorry.
but just to kind of throw
No,
it in
yeah,
there.
Scarlett is it. Scarlett and she could be invited to the
And I used to be in
cookout.
love with
Scarlett? I'm gonna have to
Word,
Google
she
her, man.
definitely
You talking
could.
about to the
She
cookout?
definitely could.
Y'all
And I would
wild.
probably be like, hey, Ma, this is Scarlett.
Wow.
For real. Like, she's that.
I need to
she's
see.
that hard.
I know the name, but I don't
No
be putting these
social
faces
Scarlett.
together, man.
No
Let me pull
social.
it
No
up for
social.
you.
We all
Scarlett.
love Scarlett.
Scarlett
Scarlett
Johansson.
Johansson, my girl.
That name sound familiar.
Johansen, I believe. Johansson, maybe, or SON.
Oh, Jada was on the list too.
Ooh.
But that's
Oh,
Will. That's
for
Will now.
sure.
So I
Jada
can't.
was hard, super hard. Oh.
This Scarlett Johansson. Oh,
Yes.
she cool.
Yeah, she cool.
She probably not coming to the cookout, but
She
cool.
coming. She
There you go.
coming. I would have to pull it up and give him a couple.
Is she a bop or
that'll
what
kill
is
him.
she? What's that?
What's that? Bitch, use a bot. That song. I mean, come on, man. I wouldn't know. I don't know.
100%. I'm so, but yeah, man. That's all. I'm happy we can.
That's
have
a good record though.
some fun with you, man. On who you're most. So what's in in store for you? I know you dropped some tapes. You said you're an artist as well.
Wait, hold on, pause. Did he give us his?
Yeah.
Who was it?
90s.
Damn.
90s.
Well, Kelly was the main
Kelly
one.
Rowland.
It was just
But
Kelly.
the
All I
night-
heard.
Yeah, Kelly, Maya.
Yeah, 90s.
Low
Maya.
Low key, I
I
was
forgot
rapping
about Maya.
bro. Like she was in my DMs, like
love
back
is
in
like-
2010.
Whoa.
Son, gassing me, bro.
Oh.
Hey, I got the receipts, son.
Oh.
Facts though, but Maya.
I'm joking. Facts though.
Facts, you know what I mean? Hey, no cap on that.
No
son.
cap. No cap.
Yeah, and she's still gorgeous.
Yeah,
I follow
Maya's
her on
still
Instagram.
Her and Ashanti, they still in the game.
Oh, yeah,
Still
Ashanti.
look like they're 25. I'm with it.
Ashanti was always my girl.
I got you. But but as we were saying, thank you for bringing that back though. Give him a chance to throw an extra thing on there.
I was like, wait, I don't remember his 90s joint.
So big. Yeah, as far as like projects, things that you're working on. I know you said you're an artist. What's going on right now?
So right now, right now just cooking these beat tapes.
Okay.
Got the Ali tape.
Got the Ali tape
In the
coming.
kitchen cooking like a stir fry.
And so the way my beat tapes work, like I said, I just kind of lock in on that creative vibe that I
with
get. So all my beat tapes are done in one day. So I make like anywhere between 4 to 7 tracks all in that one night.
That's
I do
crazy.
the album cover.
Shit, you seen them do the beats for us
and
for this?
release them the same.
Right.
Release them the same night.
Yeah.
And so, and really, it's God be really. So like, if I make one track and it's going good,
Yeah.
I might put out on Instagram or something like, all right, I feel a beat tape coming. So if I put it out, now I gotta stick to it.
That's fine.
So I knock it out, release them. I've been getting a lot of good responses from them.
Yeah.
So outside of the beat tapes, and like I said, just more placements in 2020.
Okay.
It's been a little while since I had a placement, so just getting back to that this year.
Okay.
And then my project, I'm working on a EP/album. Lo and behold,
Okay. I like that
Lo and
title.
behold, that's fire. Yeah.
and it's just real stuff, like just like taking y'all back, just different memories.
I'm
or-
looking forward to it,
Yeah,
man.
and it's
For
cool.
real.
It's cool. I just need one more track. Love a Hip Hop Part 2. I was telling Ali about it the other day.
Hey yo, the project is fire though. I heard a little
I
bit.
can't wait. I don't
It's
want to
fire.
hear nothing until it's done.
Yeah, and so-
I'm that type of guy.
Bro, I want to play something for you, man. But
Go on ahead.
perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Play
Yeah.
one. Play
We'll
one.
talk.
But yeah, so it's hard just because I'm coming from it's a place.
Yeah.
And you can't force it.
He
you know
wants
what
to
I'm
get it
saying?
right.
You can't
Yeah.
force it. So
Authentic.
everything is coming natural. Just a memory just triggered, and I just go from there. And it's cool, man. So far, what I got, it's dope. It's dope. I'm proud of it.
I'm ready. Man.
As you should be.
I know, and that's your artistry, man. And
Right.
that's why I said don't rush it, And if you do decide to share, that's fine. I'm one of those guys, like when my favorite artist or somebody that I really respect in the game, like comes out and they put like a single or two out, I kind of try to avoid
Avoid
it.
it, 'cause you wanna
it's
hear
like
the
a
complete-
movie that's coming out and a trailer comes on. I might watch the first trailer or teaser,
Right,
and after
right.
that, I'm like, I don't want to see any more because I want
I
to
wanna-
enjoy
I
the
wanna-
movie
yeah.
and I want to enjoy the project in its entirety, so I can be like, oh, I'm judging you off of every single piece of the project,
Right, okay.
and I can like, damn, that was fire. Like I took a journey, like I went on a ride with D-Lo, right? If that's gonna be still the rap name as well.
Yeah, no,
the
D-Lo.
project.
I really love D-Lo. Welcome to the Lola. I keep everything Welcome to the Lola.
Got
So
you.
that's probably 1 million D-Los out there.
got you.
So just Welcome to the Lola.
The brand, I'm with you.
But so you're a fan of surprise albums. So instead of like the traditional drop a single or two, wait a couple months, then the album come out.
You're right. That's a good way to assess me then. Like, I probably would be more happy with just drop it.
Just drop
when
it.
it
Just
drops,
drop
I'm like,
it.
oh, it's out. And then I can shoot them a link or the text and like, yo, Cole just dropped the project. Or like some of the ladies be like, oh, Beyonce just dropped something in the middle of the night. I'm into that because the hype that's around it.
His
That's
lady
fire.
voice. Oh
That's
my
fire.
god. His
Like,
fucking
to
lady
me-
voice gets me
Because then
all
it
the
doesn't
time.
give me any time to like ruin it for myself, right? But do I like to know something's coming too? Yeah. So it's I think you did assess me well.
What about when they drop a record and then they drop the album and the record is not on there and then the album just fire?
That's even better, maybe, because it's
think I
kind of
like
like that's dope too. It's like
Yeah,
kind
I
of
like
like how
that.
Cole did KOD, right? How he had False Prophets. And
Right, he killed that
I
too.
can't remember the other joint, but he probably gonna put that on the fall off the next project.
Neighbors. Yeah,
No,
Neighbors,
Neighbors
too.
was on.
Neighbors
Neighbors was
was on
on the other joint.
The one before that.
For Your Eyes Only.
For Your
Okay.
Eyes.
But that's a good call out. False Prophets and something else. I can't remember the other song, but they didn't even make KOD at all. Like that was the point. It was just to kind of warm me
Let's throw
back
something
up.
out
Somebody
there.
should have told me there'd be days like this,
Man.
days like this. But yeah, man, that's dope, man. I'm looking forward to the project 100%. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing you flourish and grow and develop into, you know, this superstar producer that people are like, damn, D-Lo just laced me. Welcome to the low life.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
he took care of
I've
me.
been at it for years, man, and I think it's time to really
Take it to the next level.
claim it, because
Take
I
it to the
touched a
next level.
lot of artists,
Stop holding back.
inspired a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Especially back home in the DMV, like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real. So it's crazy to come to Atlanta and not really be known for the music like that, just because I kind of been keeping it so low key. But for a long time, it was my identity. You know what I'm saying? It was.
I'm with you.
So
100%.
just getting back to that, but still wanting to, like I said, not make it work. Cherish my creative process, and just keep it dear.
All right, man.
Near and dear.
So yeah, man, we'll definitely make sure that, you know, we'll put some, you know, some of the links and the things that you have to your material and your products down below, you know, in the little description thing that we got here, so that way people can check on those things, right? See some of the projects and the things that you put out.
Familiarize
man,
themselves
Right.
with D-Lo.
Right now, all the EPs on Apple Music, Spotify, all of that.
bang, bang.
Just search Welcome to the Low Life. Welcome, the number 2, DLO Life.
Yep.
Back in 2010, it would have been Mr. D. Keep
I
it on the
like
low.
that.
You know what I'm saying? My turn up phase, but now it's just Welcome to the Low Life.
Okay. So we'll make
I
sure
like
we
that.
get that for him. Yeah, because I really want people to, you know, understand, you know, how strong of a producer he is, man. This guy right here, he really gets it in, man. Like, the way he cooked up our beat for the intro to the show, it was nothing. Like, we went here playing, he did multiple beats for us in like a 20-minute period of time, and we were like, oh yeah, we like that one. And he was like, man, I can add more to it. We were just like, nah, that's cool. Like,
that's cool, that's okay,
okay. Like,
Okay.
You know, we look forward to seeing, you know, bigger and better from you, man, going forward. And if there's one thing that I can say to you is just to stay inspired, man,
Yep.
because, you know, you're somebody who will inspire other people, and, you know, and you'll never get over it, man. You'll regret not, you know,
Facts.
taking forth. And I'm a little tongue tied right now because I'm getting a little emotional about it for
Right.
you, but just don't
No,
give
we
up
gonna-
and stay
right.
inspired, man.
We'll stay on his
Yes, sir.
head,
You
man.
gotta stay on your head about it, man.
You know, I'll be on the head all the time.
Come on, B. Do.
All right. You gonna hang out with us a little bit longer, man, and play around a little bit?
Yeah, man. I'm here, B.
I'm here,
I'm
man.
here, B.
He and his bitch.
Word up.
Lola got all
Where
the good
the
sound
Henny
bites.
at, man? Hold on.
Uh-oh. You reaching
That's
for
a
it.
joke. I'm joking.
Nah, we need that placement, Henny. I'm gonna start using the word however I want.
However I want.
We need that placement,
We need
Henny.
that placement.
we
We need that placement.
We need that placement.
2020.
We
Advertisement.
need that little, you know,
Yeah.
that sponsor, whatever.
What do the do say, man?
do say? That's
okay,
cool.
you
That's
right,
cool.
you
That's
right,
cool.
you right.
But yeah, just moving along, y'all. You know, you know, this guy, he's one of the hottest rappers, if not the hottest. I think Diddy told him the other day he's the hottest rapper in the game right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, my wife would tell you he says hi at the beginning of his records, but it's ha.
Ha.
So we talking about, you know, none other than DaBaby. You know, What's going
That
on,
ain't the
man?
baby. That's my baby.
Ooh.
That's what.
I know. I like that soundbite too. But what's going on, man? I feel like the cops are just picking on DaBaby right now. You
That's
know, he just
exactly
got
what
arrested
they're
twice
doing.
within like a 2-week period of time.
They just don't never want to see a young black man prosper. Okay.
What happened this time?
So basically, there was 2 different separate situations. He was showing up for a performance once, right? And it was in his hometown. He was in
hometown.
Charlotte. You know, the cops pulled up on him. They were like waiting for him. It was like on some hip hop police type stuff. They pulled up on
Well,
him.
they said they smelled marijuana
And then
beforehand.
they saw something in the car, too.
They saw a marijuana plant in the whip.
In the window?
Which is kind of wild.
In the whip.
Right.
And allegedly before the concert, they smelled marijuana and
you know they
said
gonna
that they
smell
was
that.
going to let him perform and
Yeah.
catch up with him after. And then by the time after came, he's like, fuck them niggas.
catch
Like,
you-
I
we'll
ain't,
catch you
He
later.
tried
I'm
to
out.
slide on him. He tried to slide on him. So
But he said they got him for like, they originally got him on a weed joint, but then added,
How much weed did he have?
it wasn't no crazy amount. I can't remember what it said,
Yeah,
but it
I
was
don't remember the
literally
details
nothing
to that
crazy
part.
at all. But added a resistance arrest.
yes,
and he was
'cause
he did
didn't
an interview.
come back when he promised them like
He did an
hey,
interview.
if you let me do the
He
show,
was probably
I'll
signing
come back.
autographs or something big. You know what I'm saying? He probably doing his artist
That
thing.
man said.
Well, the media caught up with him and was asking him about it. He was real nice
yeah,
about
the
it, telling
clip. I
him the
remember
clips,
that.
telling him what happened. Like, yeah, man, I feel like they always targeting me when I come to my hometown. I can't. As soon as I come, don't nobody be here. As soon as I pull up, it's 15 cop cars. They just waiting
for you.
just waiting for something.
That's
He said that
crazy.
he's on video, and he said he was gonna show it to us, or he said he was gonna drop the video showing he's not resisting arrest like at all.
Yeah.
So that whole thing was just some bullshit. But
Yeah, that was a sham just because they had to find some type of technicality to try to charge him for
Right.
not coming back when they wanted him to. So they
Right.
were like, we're gonna call it resisting arrest.
allegedly they're supposed to be investigating what prompted them to take interest in him in the
Anyway,
first place.
right? Because what are you doing due diligence on?
Exactly.
What happened that made you like? What was your probable cause? There you go. That's the
Exactly.
expression that they use in
Yeah.
the legal world. And so they're probably gonna take an L when it comes to that situation.
Because I know they
anyways.
was probably just picking on him. Like,
Yeah, I
that
thought weed
seemed
was
like
legal
that's
in
just
North
what it
Carolina.
was.
I don't know. That,
Just
I
became
don't
legal
know
in
about
Illinois.
yeah, slowly but surely, a lot of places are starting to check off. I know back home it's legal.
Back
I
home
know
smoking
Cali.
legal.
Hey, I got more snaps than the Beatles. But that's what happens when you're hip hop heads. Then the second situation was basically, I guess, this was kind of more wild.
Somebody ain't
I'll let you
paying,
fill
right?
in the gaps. It was basically like they said allegedly he robbed somebody, so somebody didn't pay him.
The
Right?
promoter
the
didn't pay
promoter
him.
was cooked, and they got DaBaby there and. He was like $10K short or something like that on the
Right. Like,
performance,
that's a
which is like,
substantial
who's
amount
not
of
gonna be
bread.
mad when you show up and you ain't got 10K?
10K,
Like 10K is missing from my bag of money that you supposed to be paying, and it was some type of contractual agreement.
Facts.
But anyways, they said that he robbed him, so it was like he took like 80
Robbed
bucks or
them.
took his money?
Yeah, he robbed them,
80,
doused
took his
him
phone,
in
threw
apple
apple
juice,
juice.
took his phone.
Damn.
He didn't rob him. That man just punked that nigga like on some. Oh, you gonna short me for my bread?
throw it on
what
top.
what you got on you right now?
I'm short 10K. You hand me $20, bro.
That's an insult.
That's a super insult.
That's a super
It's
insult.
20, dog.
I would have crumpled that up, threw it in his face, and then beat his ass.
Lola says she agrees
So-
with DaBaby.
That's
Right.
insulting.
It is insulting.
So that's
But-
what happened. So how y'all feeling like about all of this?
For that situation.
And this was in
From the-
Miami.
From the second arrest?
Do you feel like he should be handling that part of the business?
That was the
should
call
he even
out.
be there? You
That's
know
the
what I'm
call
saying?
out.
Somebody else should be doing that transaction.
like a publicist.
Somebody
or
else need to be
someone?
busting that
A
head.
manager.
booking agent.
the booking
or-
agent.
Yeah,
you know
there
what
should
I'm
be
saying?
someone should have a role and a title to specifically deal with
Put them
this.
hands
sure
up.
The
there
money
is a person.
exchange.
I'm sure there is a
the
person, but
arrangement.
DaBaby, and we're speaking hypothetically, right? But I'm sure somebody is in place to collect the bread, right? And it came back, the bread was short. And DaBaby being
He probably
authentic,
involved
right?
himself
He involved himself
in
and
the
was like,
situation, like, what's good?
Yo, so and so, whoever you are, like,
Let's
and,
go
and
see about
approach it.
this,
Let's go
yeah.
see about it. Like, oh, they trying to play, baby. You know, you gotta say it. They trying to play, baby. I'm sure that's what happened, and then it escalated.
And then it
turned
escalated
into a
from there.
situation, right? Because how would you feel, right? You show up, and I get it, right? Because I feel like at a certain level, you know, we're in a mature age, right, where we feel like, yo, if we're doing business, we're conducting it the right way. I'm gonna make sure that money comes through on the money transfer anyway,
Right.
before I even do anything. But a lot of times these contracts show up, right? Hey, I'm gonna pay you an upfront deposit on something, and then once
the
you
rest later.
perform,
Deliver,
then I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
pay you the rest.
yeah.
So that's probably what happened. Like he came, he got the first part of the bag, and then that 10K was probably the last part of the bag. He performed or did whatever it was, and then it was
Like
like
I done worked in everything, and you trying to tell me you ain't got my bread? $10,000 of my bread?
Right. I'm not gonna wild out or do anything crazy like that. I'm gonna do what I need to do legally to take care of
Sue
what
your
I need
ass.
to get the bread.
Either you
right.
gotta sue him or you gotta strong arm him, man. He's strong arm.
Cause that, but I don't think he got the 10K in that
But he
moment.
can't sue
I
after
think
that,
now
right?
he got
He
the
can probably still sue.
rest.
So now you short.
It's probably
10K
a wash
and you
completely. Yeah.
And I seen something,
I'm
a
still
clip
suing
of
your ass.
something where they was keeping him on a warrant that they didn't even release him because his bond.
For the second one?
If I'm not mixing them up, I believe they said his bond was
Lola
only.
mad. You see her arms?
Yo, did y'all?
She got the
Side
baby
note,
arm
side note,
crossed.
did y'all see Boosie going off?
Boosie was pissed. Boosie been pissed for the last couple weeks.
Nah, I
man.
missed it.
He was
I seen
going
something
he
with
was
the
going
with
the
Boosie.
fuck off.
I said
Like
the Boosie.
he was going off talking to somebody in the background who was basically telling him about it like he didn't know. And he was like, "What?" And he like
Oh,
every
in favor of the
de-
baby?
yes,
Gotcha.
every development, he's like his face like he was going off.
Boosie
Like
like
he was
that
big
old
mad.
you know,
Right,
he that-
Gotta
exactly.
respect Boosie,
So
man.
he was big mad, but fast forward, I can't if I'm not mistaken, I believe his bond was only $1,500, but they was keeping him on a prior warrant that
They
he
was playing
had.
games because they knew Baby would have bonded out fast.
Right.
I got you.
So I'm like, damn, that's super duper lame.
That's crazy. I just think it's definitely some hip hop police type shit. Like at the end of the day, they see you're hot and they know, especially Charlotte, right? Charlotte PD, Charlotte Police, whatever you would call them. They're probably understanding that Baby was into certain things in the past, right? And you get out, you make it, right? And now you're this polarizing figure in hip hop, and now they're like, "Nah, we're gonna get your ass."
Like for what?
We're waiting for
'Cause-
you every time you come back. We're waiting for you.
And that's where the picking on you part comes. For what? Why?
It's not right.
Why are you?
Not
Why you
right.
want to single me out? Why you want to dig stuff up? Like let people grow, let people prosper, let people move on. Why do you want to hold that over my head so bad?
we talking about the police, though,
Like,
Come on, man.
Holly, like we talking
We
about
talking about the police.
though.
That's what they do.
yeah.
So I just on his end though, he just gotta, although it's not right,
Yeah.
he gotta move different. Like
Yeah.
he getting money now. He's in a position where he can.
He can't
you know,
just be wilding.
uplift his family, get them out. There's no need to just certain stuff, and he's like 28 as well. So it's just like,
Young
you know,
boy.
you're not no kid, B.
Right.
You grown man, so you understand this thing. So it's time to really just start to
Right.
move
Move
differently.
accordingly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got to,
What
because
your
they're
man
not gonna
Hov
play
say?
fair. They're not gonna play fair.
They
No,
not.
you're right. So
Damn,
you
I'm trying
can't.
to remember
So you
that
can't
whole
give him a
bar.
reason, cause
Right.
Damn, what
Show them how to move in a
Ho
room
said
full of
something.
vultures.
Not even that.
If I
but
shoot you, if you shoot me, you famous. If I shoot you, brainless. Something like
that, but he said something else about like it lets me get at you. Something about me. Something that lets me get at you. Damn, I can't remember. He's talking
just
about his
Google it.
fame, but it's all good. I dropped the ball right there, but yeah, man. Like you said, I think it comes a time when you're at a certain age and you have to understand. Like I don't know, even if it's a certain age. Like I think once you're in the game and you're at that point,
And you have a-
need
in
a
a certain
team around you
stature,
that's
yeah.
like, yo, I know that we're in the age of trolling and, you know, publicity stunts for the gram and doing
Right.
different things like that. But then there's a certain point where you have to say, nah, I got to take it easy. I can't. I know my little rep, my cred and stuff like that, but I got to step back. I got
He
too
get
much
it.
bread
Right.
to
Get
lose.
it. He not
Yeah.
one of these, he not one of
Yeah.
these youngins out here
Yeah.
who don't. Nah, he get it. So.
yeah.
So I feel
just kinda
he let
take
me
it back.
down in that way.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what
I
I'm
fuck
saying.
with him 100%. You know, he's one of my favorite guys out right now, just as a young, like a up and coming rapper in this new era.
Right.
But I was like, damn. When I saw the second one, I was like,
Yeah.
baby, you giving him.
I
too
mean, he be
many
knocking
excuses
niggas out
to
in the
get
mall
you.
and shit, though, man.
And that's what I appreciate about him too, man.
Kim,
He
hard.
letting these guys out, B. I love it.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I love it,
he's
but
on right now. But how you feel about it?
Shit,
I
lame.
mean, you know, it's the baby. It's like that's.
niggas die every day, B.
With the bag of chips, bro.
Luckily, ain't
Rico
nobody
back
had to
here.
die behind that shit. But he,
Yeah.
you know, that's what he do. Last time I heard this nigga knock somebody out in the mall.
Cam Coldheart.
He always, you know,
That's
I'm pretty much he do what he represent. Like
Yeah, what
he can
rap-
move a little smarter for
what he
sure,
rap about.
because you know you don't want to blow the bag, and the next thing you know, they canceling the shows because he's dangerous or some shit. So
Yeah, because
he don't want to go that far. But I don't see him doing
that.
that because his music isn't like gang
Yeah.
type, violent type music. You know what I
Violent,
mean?
hella
So, I
violent,
mean, every
yeah.
now and then, you know, he got some bars off of LA nigga out type
Knocking
shit.
nigga
But
in the head.
But he
It's
doing
fun,
it
you know.
too though at the same
right.
time. You know
See,
what
there
I'm
it
saying?
is. What you want him to do?
Right. That's true.
Somebody
keep
gonna say they
trying
robbed
them,
the
though,
baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like they trying them, bro. And I just saw another clip in the airport. I'm like, man, this guy had it again.
Yeah.
Maybe he need, like Boosie said, he need a fall guy. Maybe he needs somebody to go put them hands on.
Boosie
Instead
said
of
you
him.
gotta have
Rolling
at
with
least
big
one or
dude.
two.
But that's his bodyguard, though.
Big
That dude's a celebrity bodyguard. He ain't about to kill nobody.
He's like, I ain't just doing anything. I'm
Yeah.
gonna protect you, and that's it. But,
right.
I got you.
Yeah, he got big checks to cash, so.
Where he sure did.
Or you can just sue the hell out their ass and keep it moving.
Or the alternative.
Right. So, I mean, that's how I feel about it. Targeting baby, but we definitely agree that baby just move a little smoother, brother, so that way you
Yeah.
can stay out the way. We want to continue to see you ascend up to the top.
But shit, his court cases would probably exceed what he was gonna make after that shit anyway.
Yeah, that's what D-Lo was saying.
Yeah,
like
so-
now it's pretty much a wash. Like just to kind of hush things down, you might as well let them keep.
But
the
I mean,
10K
if you do
and-
cheat somebody out their money, something may happen to you. So
Hey, it's principle at the same
Perhaps.
Y'all
time.
hear
Sometimes
that
you
Cali back
Something
there?
could
That's just
happen to
anywhere.
an
Shit.
individual.
can't-
You
That's
know,
anywhere, you
something
know.
could occur.
Hey, blood.
that happens a
You
lot
sounded
when you do your
just
business
now
like
you
that,
was
though.
about to-
Nah, nothing like I
mean-
don't move like that. But
No
that happens in all kinds of business. Like if you entrepreneur, like and people try to play you out your money.
Nah,
so.
you need, yeah.
That's a fact. That's 100% fact. But you gotta move smarter, baby. Tell you how you can keep doing your
We
thing.
rooting
dog.
for you, kid.
rooting for
We
you, man.
are.
Or just don't get your hands dirty.
Uh-oh. Holly like, nah, y'all. I'm telling y'all that needs to be a
Someone in the
henchman.
Hey, that's
Creek
disrespectful,
Palm
man. You gotta pay that
listening to
man.
R&B.
Pay that man. Pay the man, man. All right, baby. Start knocking people out. But moving along.
That ain't the baby.
We're not
that's
gonna
my
make y'all
baby.
wait. Hey, we're not gonna make y'all wait any longer. We're gonna pass the mic to my sister in crime over here.
It's time for tea with Lola B.
Let me get my cup, man.
Yes,
Let me get
let's
my
get
cup.
our glasses.
I got the big cup.
Thank
Spill it,
you.
don't spill
What's in my cup is in my cup.
It's in my cup. Mind your
it.
business.
It's tea time. It's tea time.
It's tea time. It's tea time.
Let me get my guy all the
Good
way
air
over
joint.
there.
Clink. Okay, we made it. All right, guys. So today is not gonna be. Today, I'm not gonna do y'all dirty. I'm not gonna do y'all dirty, but it is something that's on my mind. It's a little different
Let
from the
D-Lo
things.
off the hook.
Yeah. Because it's a little bit of a passionate subject, and
okay.
so I want to bring light to it, and it's current. So it's something that was just on my mind. I just wanted to see what the people had to talk about.
What you got?
Ari Lennox. So my girl
Yeah,
recently.
sensitive ass.
Whoa, y'all.
Hey,
Like, I love Ari
hey,
though.
and I was about to say, Ali love
my
her.
girl.
I almost knocked this
You said
mic
you
stand
drink
over.
Drink her bath water?
I ain't say that.
Oh,
You trying to get me in trouble, man?
I saw it happening before my eyes.
that energy different,
You we ain't drinking no bath water though. That's
B. Bath water, B.
nah,
You
ain't
gonna
doing
drink
no
the bath water?
Not Ari's.
The impurities?
I rock with Ari, but
Nah, Ari's.
you know, she didn't make my
Nobody-
90s
What you
list.
talking? So who bath water you gonna drink?
He was like,
I ain't drinking no bath water.
not hers.
Just to
No,
clear that
no
up.
booty games and no bath water, man.
Booty dance,
dance and
booty
bath
dance, booty dance.
It's just a
booty
figure of
dance.
speech.
Go ahead.
Well,
But yeah, she is being sensitive as hell though. But
Is she?
I rock with her. Yeah.
is she?
Well, go into it.
That's
ahead.
your opinion.
So what happened?
in my opinion, what happened was,
Team us.
there was somebody who tweeted. Period. There was somebody who tweeted
Miami.
and was
ahead.
saying
It's the city
that
girls. Yo, that city girl shit is hilarious.
it's
Continue.
what did they say? It's odd, or they found it odd or something that these women, in particular, they was talking about Tiana Taylor and Ari Lennox, and
Wait, who's they?
I don't know. It wasn't anybody like famous or anybody, so I don't
internet.
know the culprit. I don't
The
fucking
internet.
know. The internet.
The internet. There you go.
internet. Right now, for real. The internet.
Some bot on the internet.
Compared Tiana Taylor and Ari Lennox to Rottweilers, and a
It
lot
was
of people.
Rottweilers or Pit Bulls?
It was Rottweilers.
It was Rottweilers.
People, look, like it was Rottweilers, dog.
Yes,
my
pull up the
Google,
facts.
son.
Let's pull up the facts. Okay, here it is. It's set
Boy,
from
got that new iPhone.
from the internet.
Shiny.
From the internet.
B, you better spill all your tea.
Ari Lennox.
on your legs.
Oh no, we good. Ari Lennox and
spilled my
Tiana's Taylor ability to have dangerously high sex appeal while simultaneously looking like Rottweilers will always amaze me.
Who said that?
The internet.
Who was the dude?
It was it.
I don't want to even
Don't
give him
even
any
give- No, no, no,
let me see.
acknowledgement.
I
I
just
don't want
wanna
to give
look.
him no
No clout, no
Let me
acknowledgement.
see it. I just want to look at it and see. Because you
No
know,
clout, no clout.
we be going crazy about these people on the internet that
No
don't
clout.
even exist.
No
I'm
clout,
gonna
no
see how many
clout.
followers this cat got. I ain't gonna drop your phone.
Anyway.
Don't drop my phone, B.
Anyway.
No case.
So yes,
case
my
dangerous.
girl Ari did go off. She
What'd
made
she
a
say?
video and she was basically like
What'd
she
she say?
tired of this shit. She tired of black men talking down on black women.
All black
she
men.
feel like no
All
other
black
cultures talk about their own the way that we do.
They do.
Talking about always zoning in on like black features, like if you got a big nose, like it's ugly, you're not attractive, instead of like just embracing the blackness. Or it kind of goes back to if you don't got nothing nice to say, then don't say shit at all. Like, what was your point
Well,
of
you can
saying
get your
that?
ass off the internet and stop crying.
So
Ooh.
this is good. I like that. Ali.
You be quiet.
I like that Ali has that energy.
You
Keep that same energy,
What
bro.
pick
I like
today?
that. No, he's,
Like,
he's speaking.
how you gonna get on
back
the
up.
internet and you gonna take all the shine and the love people got, but then one person
She
says
doesn't
something.
downplay all those other things.
One person
She's just
says
stating a
some
fact.
silly shit that we all see on the internet, and now you gonna lose your mind. Like, keep scrolling. Like, you know you. Come on, we know she don't.
Maybe,
right.
But
maybe
you-
she just wanted to bring it to light and make it a point. Even it seemed like maybe she was harping
2020.
on it because it looked like she was, being OD because she made the video and stuff like that. But you never know who other things could affect. So maybe she just wanted to use it and use her voice and her platform as a way to address it. Not just for her, but maybe for others out there. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of stand up for the cause and have a voice. Maybe it didn't affect her as much as we think that it did. But she was just like,
She was
what?
crying, wasn't she?
I'm fucking tired of this shit.
I ain't gonna do it.
I think
dirty,
that.
though.
I mean,
We gonna get
at
on
the end of the
couch.
day, she is sensitive, right? And we're all a little sensitive at times to different things. But in defense of Ari, I do believe we are harder on our black women. I think we are, bro. Like, as a culture, like, I feel like we pick on our women more than other cultures pick on their women, like, publicly. Let me.
Well,
have
we do
throw
that to each
word
other
in
as a
there.
whole.
Right. So I feel like, and I know you're probably like, you're.
I'll speak my piece.
You're
I'll
hard
let-
on her head about the fact that she grouped us, right? And I'm with you on that. Don't group us all. But she was right when she led with the fact that we're harder on our own community and on our own sisters, right? I feel like we tear them down a lot of the time, and that's crazy, man. Like, at the end of the day, if we were way more supportive of our community, and this is like a whole different topic, right? Like, we can kind of bridge it off and it not just be about them calling her and Tiana Taylor Rockwilders,
Yeah.
but just about how we support our black sisters and how we support each other.
Right.
We would be so much farther ahead, in the game right now if
For
we
sure.
really took that to heart. So I took that from her. I didn't really go too deep into the fact that she was feeling emotional about, black men, we're not treating our sisters. I'm not worried about.
Yeah, I
all
think
that
there was
part.
just a
I can
point to
separate
make.
because I know we love Ari and we brag about Ari to
Yeah.
a certain extent. So I didn't take
Album
that
of the year.
part
I
personally,
think it
right?
was just a point to make,
Oh, yeah.
and it was the opportunity.
Album of the year,
The
R&B.
opportunity presented itself, and it was a point to make, and it was something that needed to be
Dude, I was
said.
like, wait, are we gonna let that one go?
So I think
That's
she
what I
just
said.
walked in that door
We'll
that
let
was
me finish.
opened. Like, let me go ahead and say what needs to be said for whomever,
Yeah.
for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily because of her own emotions or her own.
I think she was crying though.
Ooh, she gonna cry in the car.
Yeah, he's
Nah,
like,
I feel like I saw a clip. I don't know, but
Bro said she
I
like
wait-
a
I wait for my
Rottweiler,
turn.
bro. Like, that's
Yeah.
fight
Who-
word.
who is bro, though?
If
Who is
somebody
this
said
nigga?
your
The
wife looked
internet.
like a
The
Rottweiler,
internet.
you want to punch him in the face. But go ahead.
the internet, man, it's like, come on, dude.
I
You
get where
see
you're
so much
coming from.
bullshit
It's
on
like,
the internet.
okay, have tough skin, especially with the industry you're in. 'cause
Yeah,
bruh.
people
How much you sold off that
People
album?
gonna pop shit and stuff like that. I get that, but that doesn't necessarily mean
Spill
that
your tea.
I think that this kind of stuff should be ignored.
I feel like
That's
you
true.
gotta ignore the hate, because without haters, I mean, come on.
You gotta try.
Like they say, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, right?
You gotta try to
But-
ignore the hate.
Yeah,
But that's
I
one
understand.
dude's
and
Twitter
she
account.
may. She very well may. We don't know how much
How
negative
much?
shit is popping off about her on a daily basis.
That's
and
true,
and
too.
that's been a thing before. That's been a thing with Tiana Taylor. I've seen or heard people talk about
Very
how
strong
masculine,
features.
how masculine she might look and
She
strong
does.
features. They've talked about Ari Lennox's nose since she came out and stuff like that.
Hey,
so
man, they
we don't
hate
know
it.
how much stuff they are ignoring. That they like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm beautiful, I'm queen, and I'm black. Like, I'm good. Like I said again, I think this just may have been one of those moments where it's like, you know what? Let me just address this
It
for the
pushed her
people.
over the-
yeah,
over the
because I
finish
mean,
line,
we
yeah.
don't know. She could be ignoring
Straw
that
that broke the
shit.
camel's
yeah.
back type of thing.
Yeah, but like for
Let
the
me
whole
say
black
something to
thing,
you,
though.
right? Before Ali dives all the way in it, right?
Because I'm gonna have to
Can
put my
we
tea.
talk
I'm
about-
gonna have to put my teacup down.
Is there a point where we're okay with saying that somebody's just not, they're hard on the eyes? Like, is it safe just because the person's black? Does it mean that they all have to be beautiful?
I mean, but
No.
who's
I want to be
I'm-
risque
but at
about
the
this. I
same
want
time,
to,
like-
I want to turn it up a little bit.
who is somebody to say somebody
not.
is unattractive? Like,
Well,
you're not God. Like who are you?
the
bro?
internet.
I think it's a difference between
Unsolicited opinions.
unattractive and pretty, right? Like, or beautiful. Like, I think it's fair. Like, I use this all the time at home, right? When I'm talking to my wife or I'm talking to one of my close female friends, I could say Lola's very beautiful, right? She's gorgeous. Am I attracted? Is she attractive to me? No, not at all, because I'm just not attracted to her in that manner, right? So when I use that word, that's how I use it, right?
Okay.
But I get where you was going with it, but I had to kind of throw that in there
Yeah.
just to kind of spice it up. But you think somebody doesn't even have the right to call
Yeah,
somebody
like
beautiful?
who are
or
you
attractive?
to speak on how God made somebody?
With your
Like,
unsolicited
you have-
ass
yeah,
opinion
you
that
have
nobody
no-
asked for.
You have no right. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you?
Right.
Like,
Your ugly ass.
yo, ass.
But don't you think everybody has an
Face
opinion though?
Face
That has a
ass.
right to an
Everybody's
opinion,
got
right?
an opinion. We all grew up clowning
Just let them
and
things
joning.
fly.
Yeah, I
man.
mean,
You know how we grew
let's
up,
be
man. Come on.
Let's have an opinion about like my character or like actual stuff. You know
Something
what I'm
with
saying? Like,
substance.
but somebody to
I'm playing
or,
devil's advocate.
or even if I mean
You
you
are.
can comment on the way somebody carry themselves. Okay, like
But what about this, D-Lo? We talked about it before, right? What captures you first when you first see somebody? When you want to talk to a person, what is the first thing that makes you go, looks? Let's keep it 100, right? Keep it 100, like my man D Smoke. Shout out to Rhythm
No,
and
looks
Flow.
for sure. I was trying to
Hey.
decide if I was going to get very specific in terms of, but looks.
I'll be right
looks.
Oh, here
Yeah, I'll be
goes
right back.
another episode.
We chilling up in here, man.
We got. Oh,
you got what you got the yak in your cup?
He got. He
He
pulling
is-
another.
He got the
he's
yak.
walking off the set.
He walking off the set. We're
He
gonna
got-
keep
he
it
got- he
rolling.
got the
We're gonna
yak.
keep- we're gonna keep the tape
We're gonna keep
rolling.
it pushing. But we talked about that, right? We talked about how the beauty is the first thing that captures your
Right, because
eye.
I don't know you.
Right.
So the first thing that's going to make me do is your appearance. Yeah, what? Oh, okay.
That's
good.
That's the first thing that catches your
real.
eye. So at the end of the day, to me, it's like, all right, that caught my eye. So I have an opinion about you already, right? I think you look good. I think you're beautiful. A lady might say, I think you're handsome, whatever it is, right? And then I start to be able to have an opinion about the other things as I peel back the layers. So I don't know.
But
man.
no one
I think you had a
asked
right to
for
feel that way.
You do have a
And
right
I
to
think
feel,
you have a right to say what
however.
the fuck you want, too. Let me
Yeah,
just
you-
double down.
you do.
So
You-
Rottweiler or not, they have the right to say it, but does she have the right to feel the way she feels about what
That's
they say?
not
Yeah.
nice.
It's not nice at all.
It's not. It's ugly.
It's ugly.
So that's what they.
Not nice.
It's ugly.
That's what
That's
I'm
how you
saying.
sound.
Like, it's ugly. That's not nice.
We're not
But
gonna
that's
make
their
any
character.
progress until we get this ugliness out of our spirits, bro.
ugly.
Like, it's
That's
the
okay,
devil,
because
dude.
his blessings is being blocked right now.
Cock, block, block.
Yep.
I mean, I just think at the end
No
of the day,
Christian credits for him.
no Christian credits.
Christian credits. She's a nut, son.
What I miss, man?
Christian credits. So what? How do you
Lola
earn
said
your Christian
they
credits?
don't get no Christian credits because they're
By
talking
doing
ugly about
Christ-like
people how they
things.
look.
Okay.
Being good,
Christian mingle.
being helpful, good deeds,
Okay.
doing things like, you know, the what would Jesus do bracelet?
Okay.
WJD.
Moments like that, like, okay, how can I handle this, or what can I do that's not just doing things.
Christian credits.
Yeah, that's how you get your Christian credits up.
I just feel
being
like
a blessing.
You
Toughen
still have
up,
a right
man.
to an opinion.
Toughen
Yes,
up.
that we're not
Yeah.
negating that.
Tell 'em,
Hey,
Lola,
hey,
But nobody asked for your fucking opinion. Period.
Get your ass off the
Nobody
internet.
asked her.
Shit.
Nobody asked, homie.
Bring that ass here,
Bring
boy.
that ass here, boy.
Now that
You mean?
Come on, fly.
But no, I get what y'all saying. I do. I'm not
Hey,
negating
they hated on
any
Jesus,
of
man.
that.
What made her think she
That's
exempt?
facts. That's
Yeah.
facts. He
not
told us
exempt?
that from the beginning, B.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess
I'm just
don't
saying
make
you
it
have the right to say it. She had the right to ignore it too, right? Like, why are you giving that man that power?
Yeah.
That's how I've been speaking on that for a minute now.
There's
about
so many
energy,
lames on the
right?
internet.
Energy.
with
Like,
crazy
Why
comments.
you
We
giving
did
that
talk
man
about
that
that the other
power?
day.
Like, there's
You
no
right.
need for you to even feed into it. I know emotionally, right? It's hard because we see something that we don't like, and in this day and age, people were so engaged and locked into social media for multiple reasons why we use it, right? That we immediately express our frustrations about something or our opinion about it. If we can do that on the Twitter, on the gram, the story, the Facebooks, whatever, right? Snapchats, whatever, TikTok, whatever it is right now,
Yo,
right?
TikTok is some new shit. huh?
TikTok's popping, right?
That's crazy.
Whatever it is, you have the right to say, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything, but we get so emotional, we jump on. real fast. I'm gonna put a video up, and that's what she did. She
But
didn't even
remember, I
have to
told
give
you
him no power
it might
at all.
not have necessarily. It may, and this is
You
all
said the straw
alleged.
that broke the camel's back, but
not
come
even,
on.
but not even necessarily as it pertains to her. Maybe she just felt like she needed to be a voice for Black women and Black people in that.
Oh, yeah, let's
moment.
speak on that part,
So
too.
maybe it was bigger than her. Like, I'm not wilding because, and I'm not taking.
And I'm
you know
with
what I'm saying?
that.
Doing
I'm
this
cool with
because
that.
my feelings are hurt. But let me say some shit that needs to be said because
Right.
maybe it's something she's tired of seeing, whether it's happening to her or not.
'Cause-
She just feels like on the grand scheme of things, she feels like our Black men attack our Black women more than other races
agree with
talk down and attack theirs.
On that.
So maybe she just felt like this was some shit for the people that needed to be said and that needed to be heard, regardless
Perhaps.
of her own feelings being hurt or not.
Right.
It
You know?
happens because it don't only happen on the internet.
Yeah.
It happens in real life. It happens in our schools, in our neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Jobs, everything,
Stuff
yeah.
that I've witnessed, stuff that I've said in the past, just been ignorant. So
But we
she's
promoted
probably
though,
going. She's
so-
been going through a whole life
Yeah.
of.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure.
And that's what she's saying.
Right.
So you're right. That's true.
But it's like we promote all that same shit that she's talking about though. Like
What you
all
mean?
the Black men talking about Black women is the same as Black women talking about Black men. We promote it in the
too.
music. We call each other bitches and hoes and niggas
fair.
and all this bullshit.
Broke nigga.
Other races
Yeah.
don't do
Check
that
it.
in their music either.
That's true.
They don't downplay their men in their music. Just how we got the same shit going on, men and women. So I'm the type of brother I love Black women. So I know I ain't fitting in that category, but I do see a
100%.
lot of brothers where they
give you a
they
stamp.
find no reason to disrespect Black women like their mama ain't Black. But
Facts.
so I can dig what she's saying on
saying,
that,
right.
but I feel like we as a whole we disrespect ourselves. So it's not gonna just stop
Like they
right
were
there.
saying, don't be a menace while drinking juice. Don't be a menace. Message. That's
Message.
exactly how you sound every time Keenan and Ivory would go, message. After a bunch of dumb shit just happened in the movie. Message.
I never really got through that movie because it was too
stupid.
it was
It's
too
so
silly.
stupid.
Super parody.
It's so
It's funny
stupid.
though, but I mean,
I was real serious as a kid, man.
I
You
can
can
see
see
that.
Ollie with
You
a
know.
I can see
It
that
may be
now.
hard to believe, but I was real serious.
And look- and
the
look-
serious book sitting there. Yo,
Hey, like Huey.
I'm not enriching my
Checking his
spirit.
credit score at 10
Read
years old.
read an
Hey.
encyclopedia.
That man said you was checking for the
Yeah.
800s.
Y'all remember that Huey episode on Boondocks when he
Yo,
had that?
he's mad.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Yo, with
Did
Gramps
we
was
finally
like,
get on your
yeah.
ass enough for you to
That man, he
go?
went to walk.
He went
I
to
think I
what?
just seen some clips about like certain clips.
You
So
would love that
You
show.
ain't never
That
seen
would
these
be like
clips
one of your
before.
favorite
Me
shows
too.
if you just
I think
watch
I mean,
so
I've seen
too.
it. Like, it's good. And then the one he had the Elijah Muhammad book, he was telling about the food and shit, how to eat to live. Nigga was like, I knew it. Elijah Muhammad said how to eat to live. He was just disappointed he was reading
That's
that
my
shit.
man Huey. But
I'm gonna send y'all the clip.
yeah, man. I
Do
think
that.
it's fair to say that she's right. We do need to support each other more, and it's very disrespectful. But I believe that everybody has the right to have an opinion.
Yeah.
Ari's
And
beautiful,
They
by
can
the
say
way.
what the hell they want. It's just about not giving them that energy.
No,
It's all
yeah,
about
you're right.
why are you giving so much.
Yeah, treat
to
that dude like
somebody on
them other
negative
dudes
vibes.
in the
Like,
bottom
why?
of your DMs and shit. Just don't
Facts.
respond.
Right, because I'm sure 1,000 motherfuckers be commenting on her lives or in her DMs and
Right.
she don't answer them. So it's kind of like, why would you even feed into this man's little article or whatever he said?
I
Like,
feels
let it go.
But I fuck with Ari though. I just feel like she was being a crybaby.
What else you got, Lola?
did see it. That's all I wanted to talk about.
Wow.
That's
Did say it again?
Do you see it?
Yes.
That's all I wanted to talk about because, like I said, there was some backlash and some people have been talking, and I thought it was a moment that we needed to address.
Now her last rant was good. When she said that she should have had album of the year over Lizzo,
Oh.
I was fucking with that.
Oh
you know,
yeah.
I think I need to listen to Lizzo's whole project in its entirety.
It's not a solo
first.
album, man.
I know she has the pop vibes to her stuff as well, but I think I would still need to listen to it before I could say right now. Without listening to it, I would say, of course, I would go with Shea Butter Baby, right? But I need to give Lizzo a bigger chance.
You'll feel the
'cause
same
she's
way.
actually
after.
very
You-
talented.
You'll feel the
as well.
same way after.
I got you. Okay.
Ari shit is untouchable.
Bandana album
Untouchable.
of the year.
Bang bang.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, here we
Bandana
go.
gives Mad Lib.
You gonna make me listen to that on
Hey,
the
that
ride
Mad
home.
Lib and West Side Gun coming soon, man.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that.
You gonna love it.
With them two together.
What?
I get it. I like Madlib as a producer, but I think him and Gibbs have a good connection. Like the chemistry, he knows how his flow sounds and how good he sounds. Like, who's a Griselda producer outside of like how we talk about
Derringer.
Alchemist and somebody-
Derringer.
Derringer, okay.
That's the in-house.
He makes those beats that fit West Side, yo.
Madlib do it
Boo,
too.
boo, boo, boo.
We talking about like
even better.
I want to hear
We
it.
talking
I
about
wanna
like-
hear it. I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be
then.
even better.
I love hip hop and I'm looking forward to that then.
Madlib is like if Dilla was still alive. Like
Y'all gotta look forward to that new D-Dave, D-Lo joint.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Coming
D-Dave be
soon,
getting down.
D-Dave.
I
We
checked
gonna
him
get
out. I
on
checked
the
Oh,
him out.
couch too, real soon, man.
D-Dave. So he coming down later this month. So I had
You
an
gonna squeeze
idea.
him
So
in?
my EPs, right? So
Okay.
I usually do them on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Well, most of them. I did one on Christmas, and I was like, yo, man, instead of me just releasing a beat tape, let me reach out to an artist, have them write to all of the beats.
Yeah.
Let's do a Madlib, Freddie type of
that's
joint.
fire. I got you
And-
now.
But I was trying to
That's what
release
you
it,
did.
trying to release it by New Year's.
Yeah.
D-Dave is like the only artist I know who could have a 7-day turnaround time. So do the beats Christmas, he write, record, release it on New Year's.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out like that because of studio
Yeah,
conflicts
got
and
you,
stuff
got
like
you.
that. So he's coming down. We're gonna do it in a weekend
Okay.
and probably release it that weekend.
It's gonna be lit.
I'm waiting for it.
Trying to see
Y'all
it.
got the invite to the
That's gonna be
session too.
dope.
Okay.
Y'all gotta
okay.
come through, check my man out just to
D-Dave.
Okay.
check out the process because he's different. But I feel
Okay.
like just listening to his music
Yeah.
isn't enough. Like you gotta
You gotta
experience-
see it. You gotta
it's different.
experience it.
It's
Dope. I
different,
checked
bro.
him out.
You gonna see?
It's different.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he's a student too, so we come from the same
Continue to learn.
era, you know, the Rough Rider era, the
Dun,
Rockefeller, you know what I'm saying? So we,
dun.
we mesh like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, y'all sound good.
Good
That-
money.
what's the name of the project? That's on iTunes. His
The one
project.
that's on iTunes,
Oh, for him.
Real Forever, I believe.
Yeah. It's
have
like
to- we have to
great.
get him
Yeah, that
in
joint was
here.
tight.
Get him a quick.
But
get
your
him on the
last
couch
beat
for a
tape
couple
was dope
hours.
though. I was like, when I listened to Donnie, like I feel like I want to rap.
That's
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 good.
You're inspired. That's good.
That's
bro.
good.
That's why
producer.
the-
He
Like
makes
let me get my pen and paper.
Like
Let
even
me
if
write-
I was
Every
trash,
time.
I'd
Let
be
me put the
like,
pen
yo,
to the paper.
Yo, let me see what I can do.
Every
I gotta
time
get
I
this
hear
man
something,
a good
man.
16.
Hey, the Ali tape, man.
Ali
Ali
tape.
tape.
We're gonna drop something, man.
He said,
Kick her out the studio, Ali.
He said, all right, but what you
Word up.
wrap us up on this tea?
Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, I thought that was important. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to see how you guys, black men, I wanted to see how you guys felt about it and what your opinions on the matter were.
We love the queens.
As usual,
Black men don't cheat.
you were
Never.
this guy. As usual, thank you guys for tuning in. Please let us know in the comments below. How do you guys feel about this particular matter? You know what I mean? Do y'all think she was being crybaby too sensitive? Or y'all think, she was right and standing up and, saying what she said and the points that she had to make? So let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about it. Also, let me know in the comments below what y'all want to hear, what shit y'all want to hear me pop about, because y'all know I be with it.
Hey, we need to get Lola on the beat.
Y'all know I be with it, so I
Pop-ish.
be popping my shit.
You gonna
So
get
Hey,
Lola
we
in
gotta
there?
get it at the end like Keisha
Just
on
throw
West
her
Side
on
Joints.
something, saying
Guys
something.
doing
Keisha
it.
Flow? Yeah.
All right,
So,
but
I appreciate you guys tuning in for Tea with Lola B.
look at me, I was trying to clip her and shit.
All y'all got the Timbs on today, man.
Timbos!
It's
Timbos!
different. It's just different.
It's just different.
It's
man.
just different.
Shout out to Up Top East Coast. But yeah, man, that's what we have for y'all today. D-Lo, you got anything else you want to say to the people, man, before we go?
Yeah, man. Like I said, welcome to the Low Life on all platforms. Check out the EPs. They on Apple Music and all of that other stuff. Just be on the lookout for more. Just more content. Just more passion.
Stay motherfucking tuned.
Just blessings to all. Stop tearing down that black queens. You feel me? All positive
Exactly,
vibes.
That's a fact.
exactly.
That's a fact.
That's
All
a
positive
big
vibes.
fact.
2020, all positive vibes.
Big facts.
Gotcha.
All
All
right.
right, well, thank you again, Solidified family, for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, like
Tell a
we
friend to
always
tell a friend
say.
to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their grandmother and their mother and their father and their sister and
Tell
their
the
brother.
fetus.
Tell everybody.
Tell the fetus.
Tell
in your
everybody.
sister's
Support,
belly.
support. Oh my God.
But once
OD.
again,
He's OD.
it's your boy, King Shez.
It's Ali the Great.
It's Lola B.
And welcome to the Low Life.
Ooh, I like that.
Solidified, baby. We out. All love, all these gunshots. World War III.
Damn.
Don't get me started.
Hey, it's not a joke.
Yeah, it's welcome to the Low Life. I just been solidified. Make sure you tune in, stream, share. Let's run them numbers up this year. Let's get it.